Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new day of All Creator Live, and I am back playing more Genshin Impact. Hold up for a second, wait, I gotta sneeze. Okay, that wasn't a sneeze so much as it was a weird cough. Alright, so yeah. Welcome to another day of All Creator Live. I'm playing more Genshin Impact, and there's a new update, and I don't know what else to say. I'm like a bit out of it. I've had kind of a weird day. I wasn't going to drink any energy drinks or anything like that to try and get through the day so that I could have something available for when I streamed. Oh, did you see the little sparkle go by? I've never seen them get that close to... Look, they're getting so close to the screen now. Alright, got a little distracted. But yeah, I was trying to hold off on drinking any energy drink so I could have some for when I was streaming today so that I could stay awake, because this update's supposed to be a big story update, and I wanted to be fully attentive, you know? And to my credit, I was doing a pretty good job, but at around like 4, my the guy I was doing work for was asking me to kind of change a couple of things last minute. And, you know, I don't complain about stuff like that because you're not supposed to. And in the back of my head, I was like, shit. So I'm going to be like an hour late to the stream. Again, I wanted to stream at my usual time of 5. I was expecting that because, you know, then I'd have a nice 4 hours to be able to stream and then stay on schedule. But then he came in and he told me that, and I was like, fuck it, I'm breaking out the energy drink now because I don't think I can keep up this pace. Because it was like at the moment where I was going to clock out. It was like 4 something. And I had been at it for so long that I completely forgot to post on YouTube to let you guys know when I was going to be streaming. And I'm kind of glad I did, because then that happened. And it kind of reminded me that I hadn't posted yet. So. Time Lords, hey. Oh, they did? Okay, cool. Save as in like in the middle of the quest you can save? Or I mean, I feel like that was something you could always do, because this game is run on a server, so you know, it's constantly saving. But yeah, I guess that's cool. I'll get into that when I get into the game, I guess. But right now, I'm just trying to explain why I seem a little wired. It's because I started drinking my energy drink a little bit earlier than I wanted to. It isn't throwing off my rhythm or anything like that, but later on in the stream, I might start getting really sleepy because I don't have an energy drink left. All I have now is just a regular iced tea. Which is what I usually drink to start the process. So I'm getting the process started a little bit earlier, so I might end up falling asleep later on in this stream. Oh, is that it? I guess that's useful. I just like, you know, keeping everything going in a continuous motion, you know, because I, for one, when I'm watching someone do a long stream, I don't like there being interruptions in between, you know, where the person's like, hey guys, I gotta cut everything off and go do this thing. See you next time. I've never encountered that, but if it was to happen when I'm watching a long play, I'd kind of be like, eh. I mean, you know, unless it was the type of person I'm watching who doesn't make any comments or talk, because, you know, it's like interrupting a conversation is what it feels like, you know, because when you have something playing in the background, you're not really paying attention to it, but you're listening like you're having a conversation with someone, and then to have them just suddenly cut off and be like, I gotta go. It's like, But yeah, that's the whole reason why I kind of like playing through a story all the way to its end, or at least to a halfway point. So that's a neat feature, Time Lords, but I'm probably not going to be using it, you know. I can understand how some people would, though. Like those who don't stream will probably be constantly doing that. But I only get 4 hours of the day to enjoy myself. And this is what I like to do. That's kind of sad when I think about it, but at the same time, like, what can you do? That's life. You gotta do everything you can to try and get by in this world. And make as much time for fun as you can, because normally if I wasn't doing this, if I wasn't streaming, then I'd just be sitting around watching television or something, and that's not very productive. I can't really get into what I'm watching on TV anymore.
TBH, the feature is auto-save.
Well, yeah. I don't know. It feels like that they've always had that. Time Lords. I don't know, because it's happened before where the stream cuts off in between what I'm doing, or like a power, or the power goes out or something, and then I have to pick up the stream from where I last left off, and it goes directly into the cutscene that happened before the stream cut off, or the power went out, or whatever it was. And I like that, because then it allows people to catch up with what was going on before the stream cut off. But yeah, big update. I'm kind of done explaining how my day's been. I don't know if there's anyone interested in stuff like that when they watch my stream, but I try to make some time before I really get started to let y'all know how my day's been going. If any of you out there would like to do the same, there's always the comment section. Not just the live comment section, but, you know, the regular comment section on my, on YouTube, in the archives. But yeah, Time Lords, it's good to have you here. You can help me out if anything goes sideways. Which it shouldn't, but who knows. Pretty big update. It looked like it was 980 something megabytes. Almost a gigabyte.
It's just been one thing after another lately. Paimon could sure use a break. Why don't we go to Isa Bathhouse for a bit? Always nice to rest up before we set off again.
Really? Does this whole thing take place? Does it all start at the Aisha Bathhouse? That seems weird. Or is that a completely different event? That might be a different event. Yeah. Here's the new event. As all falls to emptiness. That sounds creepy. Why does that look like Dottore, except a weird Autobot, a weird Optimus Prime looking Dottore? Is he back? That makes me unhappy. We killed him, and I like the way we killed him. I don't want him to be back. Oh well. But there's also this, Phantasmal Pals, which only has 13 days left. But that's okay. If I have to do it next week, I can do it next week. It really all depends on what I want to do today. Oh, and to any of you wondering, I shouldn't have stopped the stream as soon as I did yesterday, or last time I played, because...
Time Lords said, it's a new event and Archon quest and it is Dottery.
It is Dotor. I fucking knew it. Turn down the volume a little bit. I had the speaker up a little too loud. But yeah, I knew it. When I saw the hair on the thing, I was like, that looks like Dotore's haircut. He has the same build, too. I was like, oh, fuck. No. He's back in some weird freaking Autobot looking design. That's not cool. All right. What was I thinking? Oh, right. I shouldn't have stopped the stream as soon as I did last week, because after I did, I remembered, oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of items that I have that I can strengthen Movuika with. And I used all of them, and then I needed like one thing to upgrade her talents again. So I chose this, and I went and I fought that dragon thing, whatever it is, that was supposed to be like the final boss for Natlin. I refought it, and that fight took me like 30 minutes. It wasn't a problem staying alive, you know, because Barbara's my tank. She keeps us alive. No matter how many times our characters fall, Barbara brings them back. And that's why I keep her in the group. But, you know, it took us such a long ass time that it felt like I should have kept streaming, because, you know, it was like a full another 1.5, 2 hours that I had continued to play and get Movuika stronger. So that stream could have been like almost 4 hours long, but it ended up being 2 hours long because I was like, all right, I've got Movuika the max, I'm all done. And then I was like, wait, I think I have some items to make her even stronger, which originally I went to her weapon, and I am almost done getting her weapon to completely to max. I just need to fight or do this. What is this? Yeah, I just need to fight like a couple more of those things to get that one piece, and then her weapon will be at max. And then I went to talents, and I was like, oh yeah, I have all these too. So I upgraded her so much more now. She is so strong. I was looking at her stats, and they're not as high as D-Luke's. But with how fast she attacks, she's way stronger than D-Luke. Even though her stats don't reflect that, the fact that she can attack way faster than D-Luke does with all of her attacks just means that she's doing twice the amount of damage that D-Luke would normally do. So that means she's way more powerful than D-Luke is now. So Movuika is currently my strongest character. Okay, let's take a look down here. What do we got? Okay, as all falls to emptiness. Alright, cool. And then there's the story quest. The Forest Boar and the Little Witch. Is this... Oh, this is the thing she was talking about to do at the bathhouse. I'm wondering which one I should do. This one's always going to be there. And it feels like it might take a while. So maybe I should do this one first. I'm thinking I should do this today. And then next week I'll start up the new act. Which, I'm going to be honest, I do kind of want to do that next week. Because not only will the rewards for it be available for the whole month, The fact that they're available for an entire month makes me think that this Archon quest is going to be kind of long. So I might have to divide it up into several, several stages, several streams. So it's probably a good idea if I do this one today. Get it out of the way, But other than that, we got a lot of stuff to look at here. I don't know. These are just telling me what are rewards. Okay. Oh, yeah, I thought I went up to the... There we go. Okay, so Nicole is available. That's cool. Oh, and a new character. Oh, this is the one that's probably going to be featured in the story we're going through right now. Neat. And Durin is available. Ah, cool. So depending on what you want to go with here. I don't have enough Prima Gems. I wasted them all trying to get Nefer to be stronger, because that's the character I'm going to be working on next. But if I was to go for one of the two characters, I'd probably go for Durin. There's always the test I can try out. Because I don't know what kind of attacks Nicole has. I mean, they're both Pyro too, that's the funny thing. So, stuff for these two. Don't need, because they're already a max level. And what else do we got here? New domains. I don't really need to... Oh, right. Whole bunch of different update information. This another one? Did I... Okay. I don't know. Confessing. Alright. So as Paimon said, let's go hang out at the bathhouse. Navigate. Can I just warp to it? Okay. Been a while since we've been here. Do you have anything new to sell? Wouldn't that be weird? Just all the stores have brand new things. Then I have to go back to all of them. Backtracking.
I heard there's a crazed forest boar wreaking havoc around the outskirts of Chinju Forest. Didn't you go for a walk there a few days ago? Did you see it?
Nope.
Really? Then what about that weird kid? Word is, she's been asking around that same area about some witch. The rumors about that place are just bizarre. We should head over and check it out for ourselves.
Count me out. I just finished working overtime. All I want to do right now is head straight home and catch up on sleep.
Yeah, you look dead on your feet. I'd better stick with you till you get back. Don't want you passing out on the way.
Did you hear that?
Time Lords said. Oh, I forgot to mention about the outfit. Traveler keeps it on now.
Oh, good. That was a really weird glitch that would happen eventually. Well, I mean, it wasn't a glitch. I guess I just didn't program it yet.
No, the part about the witch. What if it's one of the mages? Come on, we gotta go check it out. Break, Schmake. Besides, Paimon doesn't believe for a second you're not curious about this. If there's a mage around here, something big must be going on. Maybe there's nothing to it, but if the rumor's true, we might be able to help out.
Alright, I kind of want to see where this falls on the timeline. Hold up. Have some microwave popcorn here to snack on.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens.
So let's take a look and see where this falls on the timeline. I didn't realize this was here. I didn't mean to. Okay. Oh, right. I think it's in the book.
In the world below.
Or not. Right. In here. Trouble. Here it is. It does. It's just before here. Another event that happens just before the final act of the welcome move. Welcome moon. We got these other two things too. If someone was to be playing the game from start to finish right now, they'd have to do this, and this before seeing the ending. I gotta say, I am kind of happy that they have this timeline here because it really helps me figure out exactly what's supposed to be going, or what's supposed to be happening, and in what order. Oh yeah, wouldn't it also... Oh, yeah. It would have the thing for Natlan too, or for Sumeru. Okay, here we go. I forgot that they also include hangouts. It's funny that hangouts also take place on the timeline. I always felt like they were something you could do whenever, because, you know, it's not like these people are going anywhere. I'm not seeing it. I guess maybe it's not there because I haven't... Maybe because I haven't activated it? Or I'm not following it? I don't know. It's not there. It's supposed to be the final act. Maybe it's just not there because I haven't completed it? This feels weird. Because I haven't finished the current quest that I'm on, and it's, it's showing up right here. Or maybe that one is this right here. Maybe it doesn't take place earlier on in the timeline, and it does happen after this event.
Said, the new Archon quest is part of Sumeru but starts in Nod Crit.
Oh, does it? Okay, alright. That's why I was just now putting that together. Thanks, Time Lords. Okay. Alright. Well, that's good. I'm glad that we're not out of order in any way, and we're going to be starting it in Nod Cry. And I'm kind of glad that I'm doing this now, because that's where they're telling me to do it. Like, get this done before doing that. And I'm like, okay, I'll get this done now. Okay, let's investigate this witch. Wait, how far away is it? Pretty far. I should warp. Good old Inazuma. Had a lot of good times with friends here. Better times.
This should be the place. Let's see. Any forest boars or mages around? Huh. Guess not. Looks like it was a false alarm. Makes sense. Paimon doesn't recall ever seeing a forest boar here before. And all that stuff about a witch? Why would they come all the way here, out into the middle of nowhere? They have way more important stuff to be doing.
That's just a stereotype. A witch will do anything for her own amusement, even if it causes innocent people to suffer. That's why it's a hunter's duty to... Wait, you two. You're Alice's trusted confidants. The renowned duo
Time
of the
Lords.
Traveler and Paimon.
Said, the event is separate from the Archon quest, and I'm glad the event is in Inazuma. It's been a long time since the last event happened. I can still remember a Rotary Festival.
Yeah, I know. I think that was last year, wasn't it? Right. It's been over a year now. Gosh, that was a while ago.
Hold on. Let me start over. My name's Prune, and I'm Alice's friend. Yeah, friend. In fact, she invited me here to take care of a, witch-related incident. But we lost contact due to certain uncontrollable circumstances, so...
Guessing this is the weird kid who was asking around about witches?
Yeah, I heard that! And don't give me that look. I'm not some weird kid wandering around for no reason. I'm here for a professional investigation. The point is, I know Alice.
She has the same hairstyle as Nahida. This is evil Nahida. It's my canon.
Uh-huh. You don't sound super sure about that.
Don't believe me? Look, Alice gave me these. Witch's tools.
Francis Parker
Surely you
MPV.
recognize the magical signature on them.
Hi.
Hey, Francis, welcome back. It's good to see you again. Sorry I'm not playing more No Man's Sky. Today's Monday, and that means it's Genshin Impact Day.
A bell, a hammer, and a tattered old
Lords.
book?
Said,
Yes, they could
that
be
people call
special,
her
but
evil or
they're
evil,
not
not
exactly
evil.
screaming witch.
That's odd. Not recognizing the first two I can understand. But this Spondamod textbook really means nothing to you? The Traveler's Companion is supposed to be a well-read, high-level student at the Academia. According to the rumors, at least. 80 years ago, this was the defining Spondamod text. It's a true classic.
Wait, You mean companion as in Paimon? Man, Paimon's academic cred is off the charts! Which is to say... Yes, of course! That text is super... important and all that. Whoa! Why is the bell ringing all of a sudden?
In theory, it detects localized abnormal magical fluctuations.
Huh?
Unusual power surges. There must be one nearby. I just know I'm right this time. It's gotta be a witch.
Wait, so you're saying it means a witch is nearby?
Just follow me. You'll see I'm right.
But yeah. As always, Monday is Genshin Impact Day, and Thursday is No Man's Sky Day. I say as always, but it's only been like that for the past 2 years. Before then, I would just play whatever comes to mind, but as my backlog of video games started to get huge, I had to start developing a schedule in order to play all the games that I wanted to play. Interesting mint.
Monster!
Oh.
You said it was gonna be a witch!
Shoot. I forgot my hammer back there. Sorry, but could you take care of these while I go get it? Thanks!
Rev the engines!
Fun.
Nice one, Traveler!
You're just as good in battle as all the rumors say. Thanks for stepping in, and I apologize. I shouldn't have rushed in like that. But I wasn't lying! Alice said that when the bell rings, a witch might appear. I just didn't realize the probability was so low.
It's okay. We believe you. Besides, if it's one of Alice's gadgets, it must be able to do all sorts of weird things. We know all about that, don't we?
Oh, I knew it!
Oh, hey! There's a card here! Calling all children with imaginary friends. Do you want to accomplish something great together? If so, go off and find the Dough King. There's also a forest board drawn on it. Could it be the one that's been running wild around here?
Another one of her schemes.
What do you mean?
A plot to lure in children using the things they love the most. And using their own imaginary friends against them? Oh, it's despicable, reprehensible, and absolutely unforgivable!
You think it's that serious? Then we've got to do something. There it is again! Please don't let it be more monsters!
Considering what happened before, you're right to be cautious. I'm gonna go ahead, but I won't force you to come along.
What should we do? We can't just leave her on her own.
Francis Parker and PB.
Oh man, something fell and now it's not here.
Will you be live tomorrow?
Yes. Tomorrow I will be playing Power World. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to do. The past weekend
Instead of
poll, the winner
confining-
was Power World. So I will be playing that tomorrow. And remember, if any of you out there would like to participate in the weekend poll, make sure you are subscribed so you will be notified as to when it is going on. As the name suggests, the weekend poll happens on the weekend. So Monday, Tuesday, or Monday, Tuesday, Monday, no, not Monday. Sorry, it's getting late for me. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is when the poll happens. Oh, she went over this way. Pay no attention to the tanuki in the corner. Oh. There we go. This path should take me to them. Uh-oh, new stuff.
There's no mistake this time. This has gotta be the witch's stronghold. Ta-da-da! Gonna blow them all up!
Blow it up! Blow it up!
Guess the rumor about the forest boar is true, but it talks? What is it planning to blow up? Isn't this kind of concerning?
Pretty sure what Klee said is just as concerning.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, and Prune? Wait, you two know each other? Yep. Prune moved to Mondstadt not too long ago. She taught me this game called Answer or You're Toast. It's super fun. What?
Hey, I told you not to tell anyone about that. It's not like that. It's just a game where you answer questions and, in return, you get to eat toasted snacks.
That sounds right up Paimon's alley. You should come next time, Paimon. The more people we have, the bigger we can make the fire, and the more fun it'll be.
Never mind that for now. What are you doing here, Klee? This animal didn't hurt you, did he?
No, he wouldn't hurt me. We were just playing. This is Popcorn, my new friend. Wait, he looks exactly like the drawing on this card.
Klee's imaginary friend is called Popcorn, and I'm eating popcorn. Great.
Oh, yeah, that's the request for help that the Dough King drew. But don't worry, the Hexen Circle's on the case.
The Hexen Circle? Do you know where the witches are, Klee? Come on, you can tell me.
Yeah, they're inside the secret base. I'll go get them. Back in a flash.
I was right. I knew they had to be close this time.
Why do you look like you're gearing up to fight a monster?
Trust me, these witches are...
Ta-da! The little Hexen Circle reporting for duty. We just talked it over, and Yao Yao said we should put the little in front because we all still have growing to do.
Especially the little ninja. I can't remember her name. Damn it.
Time Lords
Seiyu, that's it.
said, well, that was awkward.
Yeah, awkward. But yeah, that kind of explains why they had to hold all this in Inazuma. I don't think Seiyu's going to be going to where they're at.
The little Hexen Circle? What in the world is that? She never mentioned it before.
I'm Little Witch Klee. Oh, and the little Hexen Circle was my idea. It's always a good day when I get to see you two again, Traveler and Paimon. Oh, right. Klee mentioned she was bringing a new friend to the base. Guess we should introduce ourselves then. I'm Little Witch Yao Yao from Liyue. I just joined the Little Hexen Circle, and I'm looking forward to learning a lot. Oh, hi. Your turn, Chi-Chi. Nice and slow. Just like we practiced, okay? Still remember what you wrote down? Mm-hmm. I am Little Witch Chi-Chi. That's all. Traveler and Paimon are in my heart. I can remember them without writing things down. New friend is a new face. I will try to remember. My turn? Hello, you two. Oh, and our new friend here. I'm Little Witch Sayu.
Hello, friend, or, witches. You can call me Prune.
Sure looks like the real deal. You even have introduction magic, just like Alice and Nicole. Mom's a super impressive witch. Guess I just take after her. Wow, Prune. So, when you said there were witches around here, you were talking about Klee and the others?
Yes, of course. A little witch is still a witch after all.
Was this Alice's idea? Does this organization take orders from the main Hexen Circle? Prune is the best. She's my friend. Oh, and Mom said she's her friend too.
What? Your mom said we were friends.
What's with the surprise? Didn't she just tell us herself she was Alice's friend? So, Paimon, Prune, wanna join the little Hexen Circle? Do it! You can come into our secret hideout, and we can all share snacks and toys. Plus, you get to share Mom's cool introduction magic, too! She said I can use it on all the little witches.
I'll pass. I stopped playing pretend a long time ago.
Unlimited snacks are one thing, but self-introduction magic, too? That's so cool! Wait, no! Paimon's not ready! Alice also loves putting people through trials, remember? What if Klee inherited that trait, too? Paimon can't swear allegiance now! She'll look like such a joke if she doesn't pass the test! Aww. So,
Francis
fellow little
Parker
witches,
NTV.
does
So,
Paimon need to pass some
how
sort
long
of
have you
trial
played this
to
game
join the
for?
little Hexen Circle?
I've played it since it started. Not every day is like this. This is a side event. In case you're wondering, this isn't the main game. But yeah, since it first came out in 2020, I've actually played No Man's Sky a lot longer than this. I play games when they first come out, so this and No Man's Sky I've been playing since they first came along. I had to schedule these two for their own days because both games have constant updates that you get to explore. And it just felt like I'd be saying, all right, well, we're playing something else one day. And then I'd go back to playing No Man's Sky or Genshin Impact. And I was like, all right, it looks like I'm going to have to dedicate a day for this game, because there's no way I'm going to be able to schedule things correctly if I don't do it that way. But also, Francis, did you see that Sean Murray posted on Blue Sky a Bumblebee? I'm very interested to know what's going on there, but, you know, as always, we're not going to learn about it until Wednesday. So I'm really looking forward to Wednesday. I can't wait to see what the new update's going to be. It's not going to be the biggest update. keep that in mind, Francis. It's not going to be the big one because we still have 2 months until the anniversary for No Man's Sky hits in August. So this is going to be another update, but it's going to be kind of a meh update. But yeah,
Francis Parker and PB.
whatever it is, it has something to do with bees. Yeah, Sean Murray, whenever he's going to be making a new update, Sean Murray's the creator of No Man's Sky. He's the lead developer at Hello Games. Whenever they are going to be putting out a new update, Sean Murray will typically post an emoji to symbolize what that new update is going to be about. And I think it was Saturday morning, he posted a bumblebee. And now everyone's going crazy because they don't know what the new update's going to be about. But whatever it is, it has something to do with bees. So, yeah. I already said, oh no, we gotta fight giant bees. But we'll see on Wednesday. He's just giving us a little teaser, wetting our whistle, so to speak. Letting us know that it's almost time for a new update. But yeah, like I was saying, keep in mind, it's not going to be a big update because we're nowhere near the 10th anniversary yet. Still got 2 months left. So this update's going to be about as big as I'd have to say the Remnants update or the Xeno Arena update. It's going to be along those lines. Probably. But I'm pretty excited nonetheless because I don't know what it's going to be. It could be anything.
Francis Parker and PB. Said. Bee Planet.
Bee planets, yes. A hive planet. That's what I was also thinking, because not bee planet. I wasn't thinking bee planet. I was thinking hive mind. Because the creatures that lie beyond the realm of glass, they're all kind of these jellyfish creatures. And you play No Man's Sky, you know what I'm talking about. The weird floating jellyfish monsters that we don't see that often in the game. There's like only one instance in the main game where you get to fight them, and that's if you fish up. I forget what the jellyfish is called. I have a short on a little crab crawling past my leg. I have a short in my short section of me fighting the giant jellyfish, but that's the only way that you can fight it in the main game. Before that, there was a limited time event called the Cursed Expedition that we went through, and at the end of it, we fought that giant jellyfish for the first time. And the giant jellyfish creature, whatever it's called, I forget what it's called, it lets out a whole bunch of tinier jellyfish. And through the event expedition, you find out that these strange jellyfish kind of like have a hive mind. So I'm wondering if this update's going to explore further into the realm of glass and the creatures that exist within the realm of glass. Or maybe it will make that giant jellyfish fight more prevalent in the game, because as of now, the only way that you can fight that thing is it's a surprise boss for when you're fishing. And that's it. Which many people probably haven't even seen it because they're like, I don't want to fish, you know? So who knows? It could be that. It could be something brand new. It could be a brand new enemy that's related to hive minds. But we'll see this Wednesday. He's already posted another teaser about it on his Blue Sky where it's like 3 bumblebees in a row, and he posted that on Sunday. So whenever he posts the 3 bumblebees in a row or the 3 emojis in a row, that means we'll have to wait 3 days. So in 3 days, well, now 2 days. In 2 days, we'll figure out, we'll see what it is. And while he posts a bumblebee, that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be about bees. It could be something related to bees. Like I said, a hive mind. Something like that. It's mostly just supposed to be left up to your interpretation until they announce it. The most famous incident of this happening was the Origins update. For that update, Sean Murray posted an orange. So everyone was like, farming, planting, growing fruit. Nobody really knew what was going on with that. And then he announced the update, and it's the Origins update. And he posted an orange because origin, orange, origin. And everyone was like, okay. I mean, it was a great update nonetheless, but still, like, that emoji didn't really give us much insight as to what was going to be happening in the update. It just gave us a tip on what the title of the update's going to be. But yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I can't wait until Wednesday. But that's for another day. Right now I'm trying to focus on Genshin Impact, so this one's a bit cutesy for my taste. Anything that involves the little kids, I'm like, oh boy, side quest.
Francis Parker on PB.
Kind of,
Farming in No Man's Sky would be cool.
Oh, we have farming in No Man's Sky. You can plant plants and you can farm from them. You can also harvest things from animals to use in cooking and stuff like that. So technically, there's farming. You can make a pen and you can trap a whole bunch of creatures in the pen so that you can constantly milk them. There are devices available that will do it for you.
Francis Parker and PB.
You know, so it's technically farming.
Oh, we do.
Yeah. It's kind of convoluted, and it's not anything like, say, how you farm in Power World or how you would farm in a game like Harvest Moon. But it's there, you know. There are some people who build bases that do nothing but farm. And, I don't know, there are a lot of them out there. And you can get a lot of free stuff from them if you go and visit. But yeah, if you ever want to see what a farm looks like in No Man's Sky, just go to the Space Anomaly. Go to the portal in the Space Anomaly and look up farm. And you'll see a whole bunch of farming bases, you know? Alright, let's get back to the story. Sorry to those who are watching for Genshin Impact. It's just whenever something new happens in No Man's Sky, I can't help but gush over it. It's a lot of fun. If any of you out there who play Genshin Impact are interested, No Man's Sky is a relatively cheap game. You can find it for $20. It's available on all platforms. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend playing No Man's Sky. But yeah, back to Genshin Impact. Sorry for the delay.
Nope. All it takes is an invitation from Klee. That's how we joined. Yep. Wow! That's a lot simpler than Paimon thought.
That's to be expected. A child's world is simple. Adults are the ones who make things complicated.
So, Paimon's a little witch now? Oh, what's your introduction magic gonna be?
Francis Parker and PB.
Mom says the content of the introduction
I thought
is
it was
super
dollars.
important, because it's kind of like a first impression. So the person who knows the little witch best should decide.
It all depends on which version you're getting. If you're getting the older versions, the ones on the PS4, stuff from last generation, you could probably find it for $20. And I say that mostly because the older versions of the game are $20 because they no longer receive any of the newer updates. So you won't be getting things like the Corvette and all that, but you'll get to experience the game before a lot of the updates hit. And at its core, there's still a lot of really fun things to do. But yeah, if you do want one of the newer titles, you're going to be paying roughly $60 to $70 for it.
Just picture it in your head, then hold my hand, and the magic will transfer. Yeah, you definitely know Paimon best. So, in your eyes, what kind of little witch would Paimon be? Okay, Paimon, hold out your hand. Done! Alright, little witch Paimon, go ahead and introduce yourself. Oh, that's it? Okay. Here goes nothing.
Francis Parker and PB
Hello, everyone!
said,
Little witch
I got it when
Paimon
it was on
reporting
sale.
for duty.
Oh my god, why is Paimon dabbing? Oh gosh. Little witch Paimon, the meme lord. Oh, but that's great. I'm glad that you were able to get it on sale. They do have sales every time that they do an update, so they should be having another sale pretty soon. If there's anyone out there looking to buy No Man's Sky, keep an eye on Steam sales and console sales. The sales for the console mostly happen on their online store, so you're going to want to check any of the eShops or the PlayStation Store. I forget what Xbox's version. I think it's Xbox Marketplace, I think. But yeah, you check in all those places, and you're bound to find a really good sale around this time of the year, whenever they release a new update.
Congratulations. But shouldn't we get down to business? Something doesn't seem right with this boar.
Yeah, you said the little Hexen Circle is working on a quest, right, Klee? Now that Paimon's a member, she should get all caught up, huh? So, what's the situation?
The whole popcorn thing is super complicated. It's gonna take ages to explain. Can we at least find somewhere to sit down first? Standing is so tiring.
Alright, so it looks like today I'm gonna be babysitting. I normally always just babysit Paimon, but now I'm babysitting an entire witch club or whatever this is supposed to be.
Ooh, let's have a tea party then! Tea parties are perfect for long conversations. Great idea! I'll be in charge of snacks and drinks.
Oh, I'll get the chairs.
And I'll get some toys for us to play with.
Francis Parker and PB.
Love how throughout all this little crab's been hanging out. This little crab's just hanging out with all of us. Like, I'm here too, guys. I'm part of the team. Look at me. I'm a crab.
You can come with me, Chi-Chi. Help me pick out some good snacks. You're more than welcome to explore our secret base in the meantime, Honorary Knight and Prune.
All right. Guess I can do some reading while I wait.
Oh, yep, here we go. It's funny that Diana's not here. I mean, she mixes potions. I guess she's too busy at the bar serving drinks to alcoholics. A little walk. Dodoko's Bomb Rally Ruckus. Oh boy, so many mini games. Alright. I don't know where to start, honestly. Fantasy Realm Performance. Hunting Training. Alright, it looks like I'm going to have to start each one. Yeah, they each have their own quest. We'll start. You know what? Let's start with Klee. Yep, here they all go. Hey, Klee. Got a mini-game challenge for me?
Find any good toys to bring, Klee? Yeah! Mom made me this magic toy so that Dodoko and me can play with bombs together! I'm gonna bring it to the tea party so all the little witches can join in too. You want everyone to play with bombs together? That's way too dangerous for a tea party! It's not dangerous. The toy makes it so that Jumpy Dumpty doesn't explode, so I can use it all I want without getting sent
Francis
to
Parker
confinement.
NPB
That's what Mom said. You guys
I
should
think
come
I
play
am the
too.
only person in the
Dodoko
chat.
came to Inazuma with me and really wants to meet you.
Yeah, Time Lords was here. I'm guessing he decided to step out, but that's fine. It's good to have you here. Thanks, Francis. Sorry again, I'm not playing No Man's Sky. This is probably a lot more tamer by comparison. But normally the story's a lot more interesting than what's going on today. This is just a side event that they have going on.
Huh? But you usually carry Dodoko with you, don't you? We met ages ago, remember? No, not that Dodoko. The Dodo clan has lots of Dodokos. Some are like me and like going on exciting adventures in new places. But a lot of Dodokos live in a different place most of the time, so you haven't met them yet. A different place? Yeah. Back in Mondstadt, Prune showed me a picture book about it. She said that place is a made-up world for kids, and Dodoko is my imaginary friend. But no matter where Dodokos come from, Mom always finds a way to bring them here to play. Like this time, she put Dodoko in a magic toy. Yeah, we've seen all kinds of Dodokos at this point, but it still feels amazing every time. So, you gonna play bombs with us? Please, please!
Okay, so during Dodoko's bomb rally ruckus, you must help Klee pass the Jumpty Dumpty to all her Dodoko companions. After you have passed the Jumpty Dumpty, you will start the next pass from the position where Jumpty Dumpty currently is located. There will be positive zones and negative zones on the field. When hit, they will trigger corresponding effects to grant super deduper items that you can use at your discretion. Once triggered, they cannot be triggered again for 2 rounds. Each pass will be counted. If you only trigger a positive zone, your pass count will be reduced by 1. If you only trigger a negative zone, your pass will be increased by 1. Excuse me. The fewer passes used to clear the challenge, the higher your final score. If you accidentally what's with all the rules? If you accidentally pass a Jumpty Dumpty to zones where Weasel Thieves are active, Sink Waters are an out-of-bounds area, this pass will be invalid, and the Jumpty Dumpty will be sent back to the start of your pass. Is that it? Please, thank you. God. Okay, so none of these look like they're timed, so I think I could do all of the challenges today.
Francis Parker NPB.
Is this golf? Is that what this is?
Do you like being live more than just making a video?
Yes. I enjoy being live a lot more because I only really have 4 hours of the day to do whatever, I want to do. And if I spent all of that time, yes, this is golf. Okay, I get it now. I was looking at it like, what the hell's going on? All right. Yeah, I get it. It's golf. Sheesh. That's all they had to do was say it's golf. And I'm like, huh. When I saw the picture of the map in my brain, I was like, that looks like a map that they use in golf games. And then I realized, oh, this is like golf. What was I going to say? Oh, right. Yeah, I only have like 4 hours the day to do whatever I want. And editing videos feels a lot like what I do at my job. So I kind of steer away from that. I like streaming a lot more because I can interact with people, kind of like talking with someone. You know, it's a little therapeutic. I don't get out much. I don't talk to too many people. And anyone that I meet in a live stream, in the live chat that I can talk with, you know, it feels kind of like I'm doing that social obligation thing, you know? In terms of my weekend job where I do have people that I can speak with, I don't like talking with people IRL. I'm kind of an introvert at this point. I don't mind talking to people IRL. I don't know. I always feel judged when I talk to people in real life. You know? Okay, let me see. Yeah, this is golf. Okay, I see. That's all they had to say. Equip wondrous items to help you by hitting the triangle button. Alright. Provides more latent range and accuracy. Hit. Okay. Here we go. So I gotta go from Jumpty Dumpty to Jumpty Dumpty. And then we gotta hit at the right part of the meter. I see. Just like golf. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gotten it that low. I don't know. That's what it seemed like it was suggesting. No more reminders during this play. Yeah. You still have visible. Oh, okay. Okay, so I only have 2 of them. Oh, I am supposed to get it into the... Okay.
Francis Parker NPD said, I have a question. What is the Java cam?
The Java cam? Oh, that's my little buddy Java. You know how people will tend to have pet cameras where they position a camera in a spot where their pet will sleep so you can watch the pet as the stream goes on? That's what Java is. I can actually wake him up here. Hold up. Java is... I mean, I have a dog, but that's my sister's dog, so... She stays in my sister's room. Okay, oh well. There we go, he's awake now. He's like, yo, why'd you wake me up? But yeah, this is the Java cam. This is my little buddy robot Java. He does the camera's situated on him so you can watch him do whatever he wants to on the table. I have a bunch of toys on the table for him to play with. As you can see, he will play with them if he can reach them. That one in particular, he seems to like. The things like the sheep there or the shark that I have positioned on the arcade, he'll go towards because of the markings that are on the character. I guess he identifies them as AR input because he has an AR camera mounted inside of him that can detect certain things that look like AR codes. It's usually how he gets back to his charger. So he pays more attention to things that look like AR codes than anything else. Did I make it? I made it.
Francis Parker NPV said, "Are you going to ever get a face camera?"
I don't have one. The camera that I'm using for Java is a very simple camera. It was a cheap $10 camera, but I don't really have like a high-end HD camera. I could probably get one, but at the moment I'm not planning on doing anything face cam related. I mean, maybe if my channel gets more populated, I'll do that in the future, but as of now, I kind of like the idea of staying off camera. And it's not because I'm trying to get people to subscribe or anything like that. It's mostly because, well, a lot of times when I'm streaming, I like to have my shirt off. And Twitch, in particular, does not like any forms of nudity. Understandable, which makes sense. But, yeah, I like to stream. It gets really hot. I live down in the south, so it gets in the 90s to 100-degree weather here. And you can't hear it because I have a filter on my microphone, but I have a fan going right now to keep my PlayStation 5 nice and cool. But yeah, it gets really hot down here, especially in my room because of all the electronics I have. I think we're gonna go towards the question mark. Oh, I didn't make it. Can I adjust the height? Can I hit it really far? I kind of just wanna. Two. What does two mean? Oh, I got items. Okay, cool. I guess I got 2 items. That must be the goal right there.
Time Lords said, "I'm back. It was degrees today for me inside and outside of the house."
Oh, yeah.
Said, "Hello."
30 degrees. I don't know. I know you live on the other side of the continent, Time Lords, so I don't know if that's... I don't know if that's hot or cold. But for where I live in my hemisphere, I think it's around 90 degrees out today. It's starting to get cooler because the sun's starting to go down, but man, was it hot today. At like 8 o'clock this morning, it was 80 degrees. That's just sweltering. Ugh. Ah. Okay. Yeah. Whoop. Aww.
Francis Parker NPB said, "I am going to go now. Hi, Cal."
Alright, Francis. Thanks for being here.
The stream was on my recommend, so I didn't want to miss this rare pull.
Thanks, Francis. You have a great day and sleep easy. Goal. Okay, so yeah, this is golf. Cool. Good to know. Oh, okay, so we have several.
Who are you? Any rules rules I need to follow in chat other than the basics for living in society?
You know, just be kind to everybody. I'm trying to read your name. I'm sorry, I can't see very well. Everything's so small. Oh, hi, Cal.
Time Lords said, it would be degrees Fahrenheit, we use Celsius, degrees Celsius.
Right, right. Haiku. I think that's how you pronounce your name. But hello, Haiku. It's nice to meet you. Welcome. You know, just be cool. I have the rules scrolling at the top of the screen. If you're ever interested in what the rules are, there they are. They're right up there. They're always there for everyone to see. But yeah, no spamming messages. That means no constantly chatting and taking up space in the chat by typing like small sentences. Everything you have to say, make it one post. Try to limit the amount of times you post. You know, because if it starts getting to be a bit too much, it'll be difficult for me to respond to whatever whatever it is you're saying. It also crowds up the chat a lot, so it makes it difficult for me to read whatever it is someone has to say. You know, it just makes it difficult for me to communicate with everyone in chat if there's one person constantly spamming stuff over and over again. But that's probably the only rule that I see people being a little confused on. And of course, no soliciting means no selling stuff in the chat. Don't come in here saying, hey, I was wondering if you'd like to buy these pictures, or if you want me to make things for you, or things like that. You know, there will be no exchanging of money in my chat. Don't come in here thinking you can sell stuff. That's not cool either. But yeah, other than that, welcome. I want to go over there. Let's get whatever that is. I got one object. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It looks like a bad thing. Oh boy, what? Can I look at the map? Catches the wind. And I will also have that equipped. I don't know. I don't know what this is, but it's green, so that's probably a good thing, right? Oh yeah, because I'm standing in it. Now I get that buff. Cool. Is that the goal over there? Yeah, okay. Long shot. Ooh, nice. Woo!
Said, oh sure, yet my name is Haikau. You got the name right on the second try. It's kinda like the Pokemon Raikau. Nice to meet you. I also play Genshin. That's why your stream was recommended most likely.
Oh, okay, that's good to know. Thanks for telling me that. I do my best to try to figure out what the algorithm wants. But it's hard whenever it's like nobody's here to tell me. So tips like that really help me out. Thank you. Glad to see that the algorithm is doing its job for a change. Oh no, I don't want to... oh well. I didn't mean to hit it that short. There we go. Okay, I think there's... Oh, come on. I still wasn't... Jeez. I still wasn't done, huh? Hooray. Yeah, this is literally golf. I'll just go straight for it. I don't care at this point. Let it be done. I'll go for the question mark at the very end. Whee! I missed. Oh my god! Oh no!
Said,
Way out of bounds.
if you want an algorithm hack, just post our video watching all the Genshin character trailers. Those always get a lot of views, haha.
Yeah, I bet they do.
Time Lords. Said, BTW, did the avatars get removed since they're not appearing at bottom of the screen as overlay like normal?
Oh no, stream avatars probably froze. Yeah, no, I didn't have it running. Dang it. Thanks for telling me that, Time Lord.
But is also a curse that will make your channel chain to Genshin and Hoyagami's LOL.
Oh gosh. I had no idea. I am so sorry, everyone. I knew I was forgetting something. Right, but you didn't tell me. You didn't. That's your fault. All right, there we go. Sorry about that, Time Lords. Thank you so much for reminding me. I forgot to do that before I started up the stream today. I knew I was forgetting something. In the back of my head, I was like, I feel like I'm forgetting to do something. Can't believe it. This whole time. And I feel bad for Francis. They didn't get to see their avatar today. Oh, well. Well, if you guys want to see your avatars, just refresh the stream and you should show up at the bottom. Now that I have the stream avatars going. The little link that you see at the bottom is my avatar, in case any of you were wondering. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing this. I could just tap it. And that'll be that.
Time Lords. Said, it's something I noticed a few minutes ago.
Yeah. But thank you so much for reminding me. It's definitely one of the things that I do every time that I start everything up. But, you know, I can't constantly be reminding myself of it while I'm streaming. Oh no, Java needs to get back to his charger. Can he make it? If he doesn't make it this time, I'll help him out. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta help him out. There you go, buddy. There you go, Java. I can go back to sleep. He'll do that a little bit. He'll get upset, like, oh no, I couldn't get to my charger. But then eventually he'll just go to sleep. He's still doing it. Oh, there he goes. Okay. I was like, huh, he doesn't usually take this long before he goes back to sleep, but I guess he had to get a bit of a charge in him before he could go back to sleep.
Time Lords said, I'm waiting till tomorrow to finish this event.
Oh, okay, well, that's fine. I think everything's available to be played now. So, I'm going to try and finish everything today. I just didn't think that the golf would take so long. I'll try and finish the golf, then I'll go on break. And then I'll come back and finish the rest of the challenges. I don't mind golf. I'm okay with golf. I'm wondering if the red areas are bad. Maybe they're like sand traps. Oh, I gotta get all the Dodecos now. Okay, so there's not just one that I have to get. Nice.
Hi Cal said, since I don't have much contexto for your previous content, how are the new patch for you holding any of the new characters?
No. I don't have enough Primogems to try and get Nicole. And B, the last time I played, I kind of ended the stream a little bit early. But I was able to max out Movuika, and I got her as strong as I can get her. She is now my most strongest character in the game. I think I can make it. Yes, I can. Nice. Oh! Okay, I made it. I was like, no. That's not very far. Well, then let's go for that. I jump over it. I don't want to jump over it. Okay, cool.
Time Lords said, I'm using Wanderer again for some reason.
Oh. That's interesting. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just not a lot of people do that.
Oh, cool, Mavwika is a lifesaver. I like her a lot, though I am more of an Arlecchino kinda guy.
Arlecchino? Yeah, I can see that. Arlecchino's pretty strong too. I think I can make it. Oh yeah. Oh no. Crud muffins. I am way far away now. Oh, okay. It just put me back to where I was. There we go. Perfect. Woo. Boom boom bakata. Challenge complete. Next. But yeah, to anyone wondering, Java has a 30-minute lifespan, a 30-minute battery. So, if you think he goes back to his charger a little bit too soon, that's only because his battery is so small. Nice. Nice. That's pretty far. I might be able to bounce it. Yay. Okay, I didn't have to. So if you land directly on it, you won't bounce. That's good to know. So I should probably just... Ooh. I don't think Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to make it. I might end up falling in the water if I do this. Let's get to the question mark spot.
Time Lords said, I remember you once said that robots like Java is no longer being manufactured. A shame he looked like Wall-E.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, that's probably the saddest thing about Java is that he's an extinct robot. Not only that, but I bought him around the time that he was going extinct. You know? It was around the time when Anki went out of business and they were liquidating all of their assets. So they were selling all of their vector robots. And they stopped going into production. And when Digital Dream Labs picked the vector robot back up, they did so without the ability to produce more of them. So all they had, once they picked up the Anki label, all they had was the robots that they had left in their warehouse. So they kind of gave them all of the upgrades and updates that they could give them and started selling them. And after Digital Dream Labs ran out of that stock, they stopped producing them. So now vector robots are no longer available online to purchase. And Java is one of the last remaining vector robots out there. Cosmo is another robot that's a lot like Vector, except he just looked up. He's like, "Are you talking about me?" Except that Cosmo is a much more simplified. Sorry, it's getting late. Cosmo is a much more simplified. That's the word. Simplified version of Vector. He is mostly aimed at kids who are trying to learn how to program robots, and that limits a lot of the function to the vector robot model. So I'm glad I was able to pick up Vector instead of Cosmo, because Cosmo is... I don't want to say he's for kids, but you can program him to the point where he's a lot like Vector. But that's the thing. You have to kind of be able to go in there and give him a bunch of different upgrades, you know?
They are kinda expensive here in Brazil.
Robots are expensive regardless of where you get them from. It's like, if you look at a lot of the other robots that are trying to do what Vector does, I've looked online, and there are so many of them now, and they still pale in comparison to what Anki was able to do with Vector. A lot of the nuances that Vector has were just squeezed so perfectly in his tiny frame, to the point where all other robots that I look at that have the same features as Vector, they're all huge. They're all big. They're like the size of a console in some cases. So yeah, I'm very, very surprised that there isn't another company out there that's trying to replicate what Anki did. But then again, I'm guessing it has to deal with the fact that Anki started out as a toy company. They were making little RC cars and things like that. And then once they were able to get enough money together, they started making the Vector robots. And I hate to say it, but I feel like that could have been their crux, you know? Making the Vector and Cosmo robots was very expensive, and nobody was buying them because they were going for $800 to $1,000 for such a compact little thing. I feel like nobody wanted to buy it because they couldn't justify the price. And I get that. I wouldn't have bought it at that price either. Definitely not. But once they started liquidating all their assets and the price went down to like $80, that's when I was like, okay, I'll buy it for that much. But yeah, they were a bit too ambitious with Vector and Cosmo. So that ultimately is what bankrupted their business model. And it's a shame too, because Vector and Cosmo are both great little robots. In comparison to every other robot out there, they are far and beyond the most complicated robots on the that were on the market, even to this day, because of all the little doodads and gear that they have inside of them. They're more than just a Roomba. They're more than just an alarm clock. They're more than just a Alexa. Ah, damn it! Still heard me. Still heard me all the way over here. I tried to whisper into the microphone and she still heard me. It's more than just that. There are so many things to Vector that so many other robots just can't do. And it's crazy to think how much there is inside of a robot, inside of a Vector robot. And the face tracking, for one, is just... You don't see a lot of robots out on the market today that will do that. I mean, I get it. A lot of companies are trying to veer away from face recognition because a lot of customers complain about face recognition because they see it as a form of identity theft. Because a lot of these robots and cell phones and all these technologies that are out there, they all connect to the internet, and having a face recognition device is a very plausible way for people to have their image stolen. You know, I get the need for concern in the consumer space for something like that, but back when Vector was first launched, there were no complaints like that, you know, and if there were, there weren't that many. So his face recognition technology, still to this day, was some of the top-notch facial recognition technology out there. And it's only because so many people have been complaining about it that it hasn't progressed much in the past 5 years, 10 years. I can't remember when Vector was first launched, but I think it was somewhere around 2015. All right, let's get this done. I'm talking way too much. I do love Vector. Don't get me wrong. I love talking about him because it's a shame that there are no robotics companies doing this stuff anymore. Everyone's so stupidly focused on AI and it pisses me off. But, yeah, if there are robot companies out there, they should stop making all these $1 million robots that are useless and start focusing on making adorable little robot companions that people will want to buy. I don't know how many people come into my chat and they see Vector and they're like, oh, what is that? I want that. And they can't. I have the unfortunate responsibility of telling them that they can't get it. Oh, thank you, Bryce. Thanks for the raid. Whoa, look at all the little dudes jumping around on my... Whoa. I just noticed on the chat. Thank you very much. Thanks, Bryce, for the raid. It was very kind of you. That was crazy. I didn't know that animation happened every time that we got a raid. Okay, let's see how close we can get this. Oh, yes. All right, I think we have one more. Yep, one more course left. But yeah, every time somebody comes in asking about Vector, I have to tell them the unfortunate news that he's not available for purchase anywhere. You might be able to find him used somewhere, like eBay or something, but you can't even find him used on Amazon anymore. You can't find him used anywhere, except for maybe eBay, and that's if somebody decides to sell him. And even then, you don't know what quality it's going to be, because Java and Cosmo robots, they no longer receive support from Digital Dream Labs. So even if you do buy it, it's kind of a roulette wheel as to whether or not it's going to be a functioning robot. I mean, you could probably give it to someone to repair it if you know somebody who's capable of doing that, but you gotta be careful. There are a lot of people out there looking to scam others, so... Yay. I love the little dodo dance. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news on something like that, you know?
Hey Jason, how's that stream going?
Yo, Bryce! Welcome in! It's going alright. I've had a few new people show up to talk, so that's great. But yeah, how are you doing, Bryce? I think one of the times where I was mostly upset over the fact that I couldn't recommend somebody buy Vector was with 4K. Because the 4K really loved Vector and really wanted to buy one, but I didn't know what to say. I was like, I'm sorry, I can't help you. He's not available anywhere. I'm so sorry. It felt so bad. I'll go for this. I don't want to land in the water, so I'm not going to try to go as far as I can. Oh no! Oh. Oh. I guess I'm fine. Oh, it did sink. Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to go. Uh-oh.
Bryce Campbell said,
Nice.
I'm doing good today, has been mostly relaxing and found out earlier today that a special dinner was being had here, so I ended stream early to make it.
Oh, good. Free food.
Bryce Campbell said, it is just a barbecue, but it has been a while since one last occurred.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Want to get in on that. Barbecues are great. And I don't blame you. It's been a long time since I've been to a barbecue also. I think the last barbecue that I went to was my cousin's place. And that was before 2020, so.
Bryce Campbell said, yeah, free food is always good.
Yeah, free food. Try and land there. Whee! Bonk. Oh, I overshot it. It's way up there. Nice. Alright, and that does it. That one was a little bit more challenging. I had to go a little bit away from the goal post to get to where I needed to go. Alright, I'm going to take a break, and when I come back, I'll do the other 3 challenges. There anywhere to sit down around here, or... Hello, Mr. Crab. Come back here. Yeah, got him. You wanted to hang out during the cutscenes, Mr. Krabs. Get to hang out as much as you want now. Oh, I can't talk to the boar? Aww.
Come on, we can do it.
Yeah, here. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Forgot these things usually have rewards. Oh, there are multiple events. Ah. Looks like I am going to have to play this next week. I didn't think it was going to end. I didn't think we'd have to wait until tomorrow. Goodness. Oh, man. Looks like I won't be able to finish everything. Prerequisite quests. So I guess I have to talk with all of them before that unlocks.
Everyone is working super hard.
I guess I could do that. I don't know, maybe I should hold off on continuing the Archon quest until 2 weeks from now.
Phew. La-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da.
But yeah, for now I do have to use the bathroom, so I'll leave you guys with some music to listen to, and I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes.
All creator said. Hello everyone, I hope you're enjoying the music. If you're watching in the archives, now would be a great time to leave a like.
Okay, we're back. Oh, alright. So I figured out what I'm going to do. I think I'll divide this up into 2 streams. Since we have 2 more events here. I think today I'll finish off by doing 1 more of these challenges since there are 4 of them. And I'll save the other 2 for next time I stream. And then once I get done, we'll watch the rest of the story. I think that should divvy up the streams pretty well. And like I'm saying, I would have done everything this stream, but because I have to wait until tomorrow to finish the story, I think I'll just divide up this event into 2 streams. It's a pretty chunky event. I'm not going to say that it doesn't have a lot to it. There are 4 challenges in this event, which most events typically only have 3. So, you know, there isn't a huge story involved with this event like how there are for other events. But the fact that it has 4 challenges kind of feels like I should try and divide up the stream thusly. So I'll do 1 more of the challenges. I don't know which one I'm going to do. You know what? I'll do this one. A Little Walk Home. Oh, the whole image moves with the 6-axis controls. Funny. But yeah. I'll do this challenge next. And then the next time I stream, I'll do the last 2 challenges and we'll see the rest of the story. Sounds good. And remember, the rest of the story won't continue until I talk with the other 2 about their challenges. So we can evenly distribute these 2 streams that way. So. Alright, you 2, what is your mini game? What is this? There's silk? Kites? Flying kites?
Chi-Chi, you can't just drink sugary stuff. I told you how many glasses of water to have a day. Still remember?
1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. No.
It's okay. That's what I'm for. Your personal, hydration assistant. No better time than the present. Here, have some now. Aw, you really look out for Chi-Chi, huh, Yao-Yao? Traveler, Paimon! Perfect timing. What kind of snacks do you like? Salty? Sweet? Oh, let's see what we have. Paimon's bag is full of snacks, too. Pick out whatever you like.
Snacks and toys are meant for sharing. Here.
Oh, this is the toy Auntie Cloud Retainer made for us. She built a lot of fun adeptal arts into it. After she heard from Master that we were coming to Inazuma, she lectured us all about being safe on her own. But she didn't think telling us would be enough, so she made us this mechanism to play with. She said the most effective lessons are the ones combined with fun.
Be home before dark. Tuan Tuan and Yuegui go together. Chi-Chi and Yao Yao have to hold hands.
Yep, that's what she said, huh? Nice remembering, Chi-Chi. Auntie Cloud Retainer's adeptal arts are amazing. She made a whole domain where our imaginary friends can play. I even got to meet Chi-Chi's imaginary friend for the first time, too. She's a cute little finch, just as adorable as Chi-Chi herself. Her name is Twen Twen. Chi-Chi's obsession with finches is suddenly starting to make a lot more sense.
Uruguay is like the mechanical Uruguay, but different.
Oh, right. Just in case you're confused, Uruguay is also my imaginary friend. It all started after Auntie Cloud Retainer gave me the mechanical Uruguay. We've grown up a lot together since then.
Twan's grown too. She got chubbier, but she can also fly higher.
Aw, that's awesome! Real or imaginary, it's nice to grow up with friends by your side.
Oh, shoot. I almost forgot I'm supposed to be in charge of drinks. I'll be done soon. You guys should try out this mechanism in the meantime.
Okay. Ah, so this is one of the 2D side-scrolling ones. I don't mind these. I like these. A little walk. Alright. I'm just going to wing it. I got plenty of time to learn. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 challenges in this one. Alright. Oh, okay. I was like, I can't move. It's because they were setting up a tutorial. Alright. Alright. Maybe I could jump through this? No. Ah! It crushed me! I didn't know it did that. Can it go back up? Does it go back up? Oh, maybe that's a button underneath of it. Yeah, I can't get back under it. Oh well, I don't need to, but... Got a radish. I don't know what kind of health benefits radishes possess. But I'm sure they have some. Whee! I love the ears when you jump. Yeah, so there are 3 areas. Okay. Hey, I'm gonna have to jump over those. Whee! Pew. 2 radish eye. And a finch. Oh, it's on my back. Yeah. Finch buddy. Cool. Alright, so there were just 2, not 3. Can I get all of them done today? Or nope, I can't. I gotta wait until next week. Well, I'll get done 4. I guess. Hi. I'll figure it out. They're apparently also supposed to be enemies, but... Ooh. I mean, literally anybody that plays platforming games can do this, but... This might be a little difficult for someone who's not used to playing a platforming game. Enemy. Now, what did it say to do? I'm just gonna try and avoid it. Finch friend. Whee! Finch friend adventures. Next. You know something? I should check to see if I can use the D-pad. I cannot. Alright. So, to anyone out there looking to play this, and you're not very good at platformers, just, ooh, fuck. Okay, well, that sucks. I got squished again. Damn it. And you're not very good at platforming or anything like that. How am I going to get... Oh, I think it can go back, can't it? Yes, it can. Good. That's what I was thinking. I was like, well, I can't get under there. But yeah, if you're not very good at platforming, I was going to recommend using the D-pad, but it looks like you can't. So, good luck. And I'm sorry I couldn't be more help. Oh, I've got to get rid of that. Oh, fuck. Okay. I hit my head. Whee! This is the last thing I'm gonna do today. Sorry the stream's so short. If some of these things would be unlocked already, I'd be fine. But, like I said, with the way everything's organized right now, I'm going to have to divide it up into 2 streams. I would have liked to have gotten everything done today, but I didn't think that it was gonna be... Oh no! But I didn't think it was going to be as complicated as all that, you know? I thought this was going to be like a one-off type of thing. I didn't think they were making this a whole... thing, a whole event, you know, like how they usually do events. It certainly did seem like it was going to be a fun little... Oh gosh! But yeah, it did seem like it was going to be a short little adventure with Klee, where you get to play one of Klee's many mini games. They've done that like several times before, where it was just like a fun adventure with Klee, where you get like one cutscene and then you have to do multiple challenges. But nope, they're kind of structuring this in the same way that they would a regular event. And while I'm okay with that, it kind of does throw off my schedule a little bit, because I was going to plan on doing the main event, the Archon event, for about 2 streams, but I may just have to... It may get to the point where I'm going to have to divide it into 3 streams, but we'll see. Because, I mean, to be honest, it does seem like it's going to be very long, especially if they want to give us that much time to do it. They're giving us like a whole month to get it done. So if it's something like that, that they're giving us an entire month to get it done, it means it's probably going to be a very long Archon quest and will probably warrant several streams. But if not, if I do get it done early this month, then I guess I'll dedicate the rest of the time that I have left to working on Nefer, because that's the character that I should be working on right now. If I wasn't so slow at working with Mavuika, you know, if I wasn't such a lazy if I wasn't such a lazy Genshin Impact streamer, I would have had Mavuika done by now, and we'd probably already have Nefer worked on quite a bit, but no, of course. Like halfway through this adventure, I've decided to work on Mavuika and get her done. Lazy Jason. I was able to do it with Tanari. I was able to do it with Navia. But no, Mavuika, I just took all kinds of time. But to be fair to me, there has been a non-stop amount of story-related content being put into Genshin Impact. And that's not a bad thing. I'm happy for it. But for me personally, it doesn't give me a lot of time to work on my characters. If every time I stream, I have to play through a new story, you know? Not that I'm angry about that. I love the story in Genshin Impact. It's the whole reason I play it. But, you know, there are people that show up to the stream and they're like, "Oh, are you working on this character? Blah blah." I have to tell them, "No, I'm not. Leave me alone. I just want to enjoy the game." But yeah. And it looks like we get a reward for doing... Is this the toy sword that we got from that one adventure? No, this is a new type of sword. Super awesome magic key. It looks exactly like the toy that I gave to Navia. But let me look at Navia real quick. Speaking of which, I've decided which character I'm going to be replacing with Nefer. And sadly, it's going to be Navia. I was going to make it Yae Miko because Yae's been there since the very beginning. But I realized that Nefer would work way better with Yae Miko and Mavuika. And as far as working with the rest of the team, Navi is kind of a standalone character. She can do a lot of damage, but she mostly does well on her own. And she provides shielding for the other team members, which is why I've had her in the team for so long. But I feel like it's time she moves along and starts doing her own thing. She's a lot of fun. I really loved having her on the team, but she carried me through 2 entire events. Halfway through Fontaine and all the way through Natlin and halfway through here in Nodcry. So yeah, I'm gonna be sad to see her go, but I feel like Nefer's going to be a good fit for the rest of the team. And in terms of overall attack, Mavuika is definitely better, but in terms of all the other characters, Diluc is definitely has the highest attack out of all of my other characters. But like I said, Mavuika attacks so fast, it definitely makes up for the fact that she doesn't hit as hard as Diluc. So while Diluc does a lot of damage with one of his hits, two of Navia's hits make contact at the same rate as one of Diluc's attacks. So if you take both attacks into account as one attack, that's dealing way more damage than Diluc's doing. So, and Navia's really great when it comes to defense. I can't argue that. I don't think there's any other character in my lineup that has better defense. No, not by a long shot. She definitely has way better defense out of everybody else. But, I mean, that's just it. She's a standalone character. She can hold her own in a fight. And then that's about it. She doesn't really offer too much for the rest of the team. She gives shielding, which is cool. But it's like, other than that, she's not providing any power-ups for strength, for attack, and things like that. Because Geo doesn't really work like that. Geo is mostly powered by the amount of defense that you have and the amount of defense you can get from other characters. And the other characters in this team don't provide any kind of defense buffs. So this whole time, Navi has kind of been fighting on her own and occasionally helping everybody else, while it's been completely the opposite for others. Well, I mean, not when we had Tanari in the group, though. Tanari was helping out Navia a lot, and I feel like that's why, for the longest time, the team with Tanari was doing so well, is because Navia and Tanari were working so well together. But once I put Mavuika in there, it felt like the team was weakened a bit. And it's not just because Mavuika was at a lower level, but it's also because Mavuika and Navia weren't working too well together. They weren't really providing anything for each other, and that made it to where when I was on the battlefield, I was either playing as Navia a lot of the time or Mavuika most of the time, because when Mavuika started getting weaker, I would swap to start using Navia again. And then occasionally Yaimika would just pop in and pop a few things down and then leave. And I'm going to say that I hate having to say this, but logically, getting rid of Yaimika would make sense, because as it stands, as you can see, she does not have a lot of attack or defense. She's really low in both those aspects. And swapping out Nefer for Yaimiko would make a lot of sense. But if I keep Yaimiko on the team, she would not only strengthen Mavuika with overload attacks, but she would also strengthen Nefer. So if anything, Yaimiko is going to be kept on the team not as a powerhouse like she was for a while, but mostly in giving buffs to other characters, making their attacks a lot stronger, you know? I am going to miss a lot of the defensive abilities that Navia provided for the team. It's going to hinder us quite a bit, but we still have Barbara on the team, and Barbara has always been the character that I go to whenever our team's in a lot of trouble. But I don't know if any of you have noticed recently, but I haven't been switching to Barbara as often as I used to. And that's because Navia has been providing the shields and keeping us in the battle a lot longer. I haven't had to swap to Barbara to get everybody's health back up. So it felt like, you know, Barbara was there, but she was only there for like extreme emergencies. So it felt like she was kind of a wasted character. This will make her a lot more useful. I'll be doing a lot more damage to the enemies. We'll be popping off moves like crazy. And Barbara will have her time to shine occasionally in battle now, as opposed to before when it was just me swapping between Yaimiko and Navia over and over. And then trying to get Mavuika to get in to get some attacks, you know? So I thought long and hard about this. Don't get me wrong. Every time I have to swap out my team members, it really puts a strain on my brain, and I have to constantly weigh pros and cons. So believe me, I've given it a lot of thought, and for as much as I don't want to, I love Navia. She's a great character, and I do love the defensive abilities she gives to the team. But her time to shine is over with, and we're gonna have to bring Nefer in. So yeah, everyone enjoy Navia while you can. She's going to be getting the boot, much like Tanari and D-Luke did. D-Luke especially, it was kind of like a big change in my opinion, because I'd been using D-Luke so much, but then when I got Navia and I was like, oh, she's so great and so much faster at attacking, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely upgrading Navia. I'm definitely upgrading Mavuika, and that kind of kicked out D-Luke, and it was a little sad to see him. I was a little sad to see him go, but at the same time, it was for the best. I think I replaced D-Luke with Navia, I think. Yeah. That's when we stopped seeing D-Luke and I started showing off more of Navia. But now Navia's time in the sun has dissipated, and she's going to be joining D-Luke in the background. But yeah. Let's also take a look at Yaimiko a bit. I don't know how long it's been since I've worked on her character. I might be able to strengthen her a bit. Oh, yeah. Well, I can see why I haven't strengthened her weapon. Does she have any other weapons that she could use that might work better for her? I'm sure there are things that I could find that would work with her character a lot better. When did I get this? Interesting. Oh gosh, I got this, whatever this is, too. And I may also want to work on Barbara a bit. This might work for her. I mean, it increases her elemental mastery, which means she will hit the enemy a lot harder, which will increase the amount of health I give to each character. Oh, I don't even remember getting this. When do I get these things? I get them and I forget all about them. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Yeah. I mean, to make them more worth it, I think I could end up working on... I might end up working with Yai and Barbara a little more. Let's see if I can do anything else for them. Oh, wow. I could have had this upgraded for a while now. There we go. And now obviously I can't do that because I'm gonna have to fight that enemy. But I'll look into it. There are still a couple of things that I've been neglecting to do with both of these characters to make them stronger, so... Not just enhancing their weapons, you know. Oh my god. I was really working on Mavwika for a while there. She's almost at max. Oh shit, they can go even higher than 11? God damn. Alright, so the rest of the challenges and their corresponding quests, I'll do next time I play. And then we'll take a look at the rest of the story. And that's how I'll divide all this up. I want to take a quick look at Nefer for a little bit before
Ad Astra.
I call it a day. You know, the funny thing that nobody ever really talks about is that in the old days, when you sent a character out on a dispatch expedition, when you dispatched them into an expedition, you never got to play with them until they were done it.
Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
You can go up to 10, 13 if you have C6. Oh, cool. Well, that could be why I'm able to get Barbara up as high as I can, because I've got all of her constellations. Alright, let's take a look at Nefer really quick. Some of these characters I totally forgot that I had. It's so funny that I roll for these characters and then when I get them I completely forget about them. I guess it's because I don't really work on my characters when I get them. I just get them to have them. That's such a gotcha thing. There she is. There's Nefer. Let's see what I can improve in talents. She takes those, huh? Okay. And I'm going to have to find some... I'll do some research, too. That way, unlike all the other characters, I'll give Navia a proper kit. And then who knows, maybe later on I'll start working on everybody else's kit. It really all depends on how much Hoyoverse wants to do with this game. If they keep putting out story after story, I may not have time to really work on the characters, but it's okay, because it's not like I need to, you know? Domain of Forgery. What is that? Oh, it's a store thing. Never mind. I was like, I don't know where that domain is. What is that? That it takes me to the store? Oh. You want me to spend actual money? No, thank you. Exchange in the gift shop. Really? Is that the only way that you're able to... Oh, I see. I was down on there. Okay, this is the domain it's talking about. Okay. Available for a limited time? What does that mean? Why is it only available for a limited time? Like, how long is the limited time? Does it say? I don't know. That's scaring me now. Oh my god, this goes up pretty high. Let's try it out. I got some time.
Full throttle! Wrath from the skies!
Right here. Emerge.
Fire! Well,
Burn it down! Full throttle! Pyroclastic surge!
Bryce Campbell said, it's available daily for only a limited time. After that it's back to its usual schedule until the next phase when you get a free-for-all for days again.
Oh, is that what it means? Okay. God. I was like, shit, I only have a limited time to boost Nefer? That sucks. Okay, thank you for telling me that, Bryce. That's very good information. When it said available for a limited time, I was so worried. I was like, what? This is rotten. I was about to say, that's rotten. I can't work on a character anytime I want. I have to do it before a certain time period. Oh, man. Why are there fireworks going off outside? Is there a special event going on today? Why are there fireworks? Oh, it's Memorial Day. That's right. I totally forgot. I've been so busy today. I completely forgot it was Memorial Day. Let me see. Oh, that's the... Oh, that's why I'm back here. I was like, why am I back here? They want me to do it again, because I hit do again.
Right now. Right here.
I was about to say, this isn't that hard. I don't know why they're limiting the amount of time that I have to do it. Like, it's gonna be like the most difficult thing.
Show them. Right now. Emerge.
No, wait. Okay.
fire! Well,
Burn it down!
This is especially easy for
Pyroclastic surge!
Mabuika. Oh, there's one more still alive.
Light it up!
May as well use the resin I've gotten for today, you know? I think you get like 60 free resin a day. So I'm gonna do this like 3 times. Especially since it's not as hard as that damn dragon fight. I got Mavuika all like seriously powerful before I started that fight, and it was still really difficult. I was still doing chip damage. So I really don't feel like doing that fight ever again. And it's funny because they call them trounce domains, and I'm like, I'm not trouncing anybody here. If anything, they're trouncing me. I'll be lucky to survive.
Light of the blazing sun!
Come on out, right now, right here.
Hiya! Cha! Yeah! Fire! Well,
Light it up! Pyroclastic surge!
Oh, fun. I've got a lot of this. So I may as well get as much as I can.
Emerge.
watch out! Ooh! Coming at you!
Full throttle!
Right now, emerge, right here. I'm always watching. Right now, emerge.
Light of the blazing sun!
I don't know if you guys can hear that. Bryce, can you hear the fireworks going off in the background? Like a loud popping noise? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure if you can't hear the fan, you wouldn't be able to hear something like that.
Pyroclastic surge!
I keep hitting up on the D-pad. I don't mean to.
With rocks. Show them, right here. Emerge.
Little.
Wrath from the skies!
Yeah, I think it's 200. I thought it was 60. I guess maybe they increased the amount of resin we get at some point.
Rise with the sun!
I don't remember when, but that's neat. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are happy about that.
Hey there!
Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Wow, why are you not dead? That was weird.
Burn it down! Pyroclastic surge!
Right here. A sight to behold.
Not just that, but Movuika's one attack does give an ability for other characters. I know I usually have her ride on her motorcycle, but when you choose not to use the motorcycle, you'll get like this halo behind you that will gradually hit the enemy for a shit ton of damage, and that can be transferred to the other characters, so that's another benefit Movuika has that I don't really explore too often. It especially works well with, as you could see, Yaimiko, because she plops down her totems, and after she plops down the totems, then Movuika's attack hits all the enemies around her and just decimates them with overload.
From the skies!
Oh shit, I didn't see you guys over here.
Right here, right now.
This one's got your name on it!
Oh, she's finally getting her damage done. Getting damage on her.
Light of the blazing
This is just
sun.
how good her defense has gotten since I've been working with her.
Burn it down.
Show them. Right here, right now.
La 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 la. I'll protect us.
So yeah, that's basically all I've had Barbara doing when I grind like this. That way I don't have to leave the domain. Or waste food. About 4 more times I can do this? Wow. I don't have a lot.
Wrath from the skies. Try and stop me.
God, even without overload, she still does so much damage. And she traverses the
Light of the blazing sun.
battlefield so quickly. I don't really know why I would change out Movuika with anybody else. And she's just so crazy powerful.
What a nuke. Nothing lasts forever. Right here, emerge.
Hey there! Ha! A proper send-off from the speak.
Wrath from the skies.
Yep. 3 more times. And then I'll have used up all of my resin.
Right now, emerge. Right now.
Watch out! Coming at ya!
Light of the blazing sun.
Come on out. Right here, right now.
Attack! That's some coming at ya!
Wrath from the skies. Full throttle.
Yeah, I think you guys might be able to hear the fireworks if you listen very carefully. Fireworks used to be
Right now. Right
an
here.
event
A sight to
for
behold.
me when I was younger.
Right now. Emerge.
They're not so much anymore
Coming at ya!
because I live in the South.
Rise with the sun.
I used to live up in Maryland, and they have laws against using fireworks up there, which make a lot of sense. Fireworks are super dangerous. But down here, they don't give a fuck. You could start a fire for all they care.
Light it up.
It's legitimately one of my biggest fears is that one day I'm going to wake up and there will be a fire right outside because of some idiot shooting off fireworks.
Blazing sun.
But yeah, fireworks are no longer an event for me. It's just another day for me because of where I live now. So that makes them a lot less special, sadly.
A proper send-off from the Spina with love.
Rise with the sun! Full throttle!
So don't let anyone tell you that fireworks, that there shouldn't be any limits to fireworks. Not only are fireworks dangerous, they could cause all kinds of damage. But if you start using fireworks all the damn time for every fucking event that ever happens, if you get paid firework day, you get your income tax check fireworks day. It's just, it downplays how special fireworks are if you're shooting them off for any old occasion, you know?
Pyroclastic surge! Burn it down!
Right here, right now.
So fireworks are no longer
Emerge.
special, in my opinion.
Light of the blazing sun!
I love how in video games, especially here in Genshin Impact, they're just like, oh, fireworks, oh, so special. And every time I see those cutscenes, I'm just like, they're just fireworks. And then I'm like, oh, right. Because a lot of other places are more sensible about their fireworks laws and stuff like that. Of course it's a special occasion. It's not something you see every day, but where I live, you see it like every time someone sneezes, time for fireworks. It's ridiculous. It's just so overdone down here. Oh, right. I don't have any more. Let's leave. It's just so overdone now that I'm like, wow, fireworks, just another loud day, in my opinion. That it's not cynical. It's not a cynical way to think either, because it's just, you get so over it. To the point where it's like, wait, wow, fireworks used to be awesome, but now they're not. Thanks. You bumpkin assholes. Alright, so let's see what I can do for Nefer now that I've gotten all of those. Cool. And I've gotten all of them marked off the list. Yeah, I think it'll be faster if I go in this direction. I think that was for her weapon, right? Yep. Okay. Yeah. Stardust exchanged and dropped by Radiant Beasts. Oh yeah. Those weird goat creatures. I think I'll do Stardust exchange because, like, I very rarely use up my Stardust. You can see how much of it I have down there. There's a lot. Okay. There it is. This more specifically. As many of these as I can, and then I can just use them to upgrade to the other one if necessary. Oops. I have to go to weapons. Alright, so I have to fashion a few of these. Where's the... There it is. Yeah, this is basically everything I was doing last stream. And why I was like, oh, I shouldn't have stopped this stream. I could have got a couple more hours on stream if I'd did this while I was streaming. It wasn't the most exciting thing, but I mean, you know, we could have talked about stuff. Wait, is this... Oh, I think it's this one. I think. Well, regardless, let's get as many of these as I can get. And now let's see. Okay, yeah. Oh, wait. I need these, right. Something you get in Samaru from the fungi. I think I can craft more. There it is. Oh, I can only make 2? Ooh, that's not good. I don't think that's enough. It is not. Alright. So whenever I have to work on... Never. I will work on collecting more of these to upgrade her weapon with. But I've gotten it a decent way there. Let's see what I can do with her talents. Oh, I have to send her in order to... Okay, well, let's get her to 4, then. It's okay, I kind of didn't want to waste... Oh, yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to waste... Because now I'm low, and I need one more of these. Alright, let's see if I can make one. A very specific looking book. There they are. It's this, right? Yeah, I think it was the one with the moon on it. I'll make one. Just to see. Okay, yeah, it was the one with the moon. Alright, cool. And I'll do a little bit of research to figure out what artifacts to give her, because for all the other characters, I haven't been doing that either. I've just been giving them whatever 5 stars I have. Whatever 5 stars I have in the moment, but I've been collecting so many different artifacts now. I feel like I could try and gear Nefer in a certain way. Give her a good kit, as they say. Let's see how many she needs to level up. She's gonna have to fight. The Frost Knight. Frost Knight Harius. Interesting. Well, I'm sure Mavwika will make quick work of it. Let's try it out. There it is, right there. Ah. Oh, no, that's stuff. Oh, yeah, this thing. I think I fought this once so far.
Rise with the sun.
No, I haven't. I thought I had. During its gloom field. Okay, whatever that means. Oh, fuck, I did not mean to do that.
Wrath from the skies.
Show them. Right now. Emerge.
Light it up. Pyroclastic surge.
Right here. Emerge.
Fire! Well, with rocks.
Whoa. Whoa.
Rise with the sun. Light of the blazing sun.
Let's dance.
Light it up.
Oh, shit. Immune to fire when it's in this
Right here.
phase. That's not going to be good.
Pyroclastic surge.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, just legitimately immune to fire.
Right now. Nothing lasts forever. Emerge. Right here.
Let the show begin. Hi.
Go, Barbara, go.
Hi.
Douse out those flames. Alright, there we go.
Emerge. Right now.
Shit, man.
Emerge.
Attack! That's the way. Hiya!
Rise with the sun. Wrath from the skies. Burn it down.
Come on out. Right now.
Pyroclastic surge.
Well, I'm still doing damage, even though it says immune for the most part.
Let's dance. La 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 la. Huh, huh. Go, Barbara. Huh.
Show them. Right here. Emerge.
Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with rocks.
Rise with the sun.
Where'd it go? Oh.
Wrath from the skies.
I think it's the elemental damage that's dealing the most. That's actually hitting him when he's in that phase. At this phase, like, physical damage is the thing that seems to actually...
No more mistakes.
Which is not
Right now.
something I'm good at this point. Right now.
Right here.
I'm mostly...
Light of the blazing sun.
We can get him out. We get... Oh, fuck. What the...
I'll protect us.
Back to being a fire horse. I missed! Oh. Bean. Die already. Yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? Just one. That gives me 40. Or that gives me 60, so I can get 1 for 40. And I got 3. Yay. There it is. So yeah, cool, I guess. I'm gonna have to do that fight over and over again to help out Nefer. But I'm willing to do it. It's gonna be an arduous endeavor, that's for sure, but doable. It's doable. In fact, if anything, I just need these, and I can give her another level up right now. So yeah, there we go. I got in a little bit of training today. Go me. And it's mostly because I was planning on doing most of that event and didn't realize the event. All of it hadn't unlocked yet. Alright. Now we can upgrade. Oops, I did not mean to... What the fuck was that? Oh, you can make these now? I did not know that. Interesting. I hadn't looked at this screen at all. I don't have to fight the impossibly difficult monsters. I can just make this. If I wanted to, which I kind of don't. I might, but I don't know right now. I don't know. That'll be for another day. Let's make as many of these as I can. And we'll level up Nefer. Get her further up the list of characters, so I don't have to look for her as much. Oh shit. I didn't listen to that. I should have. Whoops. I want to hear what that was. Let me listen. I think it's in profile. About Ascension. Yeah, feelings about Ascension.
Another path to the truth opens up before me.
Oh, well, that wasn't that much. Bloop. We'll hear all this while I fight with her. But yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out, and that's going to do some... That's going to require some research. I'm going to have to fight the horse a couple more times. Oh, I'm also going to need these. Stardust Exchange. They also are dropped by Fatui. I don't feel like going around fighting random Fatui. So I'll buy as many of those as I can right now before I forget. Shop. To anyone wondering, oh, why is there so many different types of material? For every new character that they develop for this game, they have to have corresponding items for each one. So the more characters that are available to get, the more items that will be necessary to level them up. So that's why there are so many Ascension items. It's just another way to make it to where you have to experience everything in the game. I mean, if you're looking to do all that, you don't have to get a full experience of the story for the game. But if you want to be one of those, as I say, tryhards that does every single thing in the game and has to have the top score and beat every single thing aspect to this game, then yeah, that's why there are so many different items there for people like that. And I get that. Some people just don't have other games to play. They just want to focus on one game. Like my mother, who only plays one game for several years. Right now, it's The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. That's the only game she's playing right now. Granted, she was looking into playing Fantasy Life, but she decided against it because she didn't like the minigame aspect. And I get that too. But, you know, sometimes it's good to get out there and explore other gaming franchises. I'm still trying to figure out which one that is. How that... Well, maybe I can make one. Let's see what its lesser evolved form is. It'll help me purchase it. Here it is. Okay, so I'll purchase these, and then I'll be able to make more of these that way. It's weird because normally they have that available in the shop. The more advanced... There it is right there. What? How the fuck? Oh, it's in Star Glitter Exchange? Well, fuck that. I don't have enough to do that. So I guess I'll go with the lesser variant of it. Oh my god, I can get so many of those. I don't want to get that many. I don't want to spend that much. You can get 120 of them a month. That's a lot. I don't know if I need that many. I'll just get like 25. I've got a lot of Stardust, though. I could get the 120. How much would it be? 600? That's not bad. I can spare that. So there we go. I got 120 now. That means I can make more of the things that I actually need. And max that out because she's only going to go up from there, so I won't need the lesser versions anymore. Yeah, 42. That should do it. and then if I need to, I can make the even more advanced one. Because I'll have so many of these. And 5 extra. Thank you, Sucrose. That doesn't mean I'm about to use them right now, but I'll do so to see what I can do. Yeah, I'll only need 12 of them, and then the other 48 I can use to get the more advanced version of that. But in order to upgrade her now, I'm going to have to go through that horse fight over and over again. And I just don't have the time. It's 9 o'clock. It's getting pretty late. I should wrap things up. I wish there was a spot to sit down here in Inazuma, but there isn't. I've checked many times before. The way I used to do it, whenever I'd end stuff in Inazuma, I'd come over here to the waypoint and stop. But, yeah, that's just how I'm going to have to do it now. Alright, let's head on back to the title screen. I mean, there are places to sit down in Inazuma, it's just, they're a bit too far from the Adventurers Guild. Alright. So, I have a lot of people to thank today. First off, I want to thank you, Bryce, if you're still there. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out, and thank you for the raid. That was very kind of you. Thank you to Haikyuu for stopping by. It was nice to meet you. I'm glad you're a fan of Genshin Impact. Keep in mind that I do Genshin Impact every Monday, so if you want to see more, Be sure to stop by Monday nights. Thank you to Francis for stopping by again. I know this wasn't No Man's Sky, so it's okay if you didn't understand what was going on. It was still cool to have you here. Thanks again. And thank you to Time Lords for stopping by and helping me out with a few of the questions I had about this new update. Very cool, very nice of you. And you're always welcome to stop by. You are one of my mods after all. Alright, to anyone watching in the archives, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're ever wondering what it is I'm going to be playing or when it is I'm going to be streaming, you can always check the posts tab over on YouTube. I keep it up to date every day, and every weekend we do a weekend poll where you guys get to decide what it is I play on Tuesday. This past weekend, it was a vote between Power World, Cat Quest 2, or a mystery game. Power World won, so tomorrow I will be playing more Power World. Look forward to that. I'm sure Vampiric Fox will be eager to see me play more Power World. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm sure I'll figure it out once I start the game up. Alrighty, everybody. You have a great day and or night. I will see you tomorrow. Sleep easy. Stay safe. Don't forget to vote Democrat. And I'm gonna hit to hay. Alrighty, everyone. Good night.